Unit 1, Formative 1, Day 8. Today we're going to be combining like terms as well as distributing. So if you look at the picture below, you see that there's 2 apples plus 3 bananas plus 3 apples. You know that if you added those together, you could only combine the apples, not the bananas, so you have to leave them separate. Okay, so like terms, a good definition for like terms would mean they need to have the same variable, but not just the same variable, they also need the same exponent. For instance, x and x to the second would not be like terms. Just because they have x doesn't make them like terms. So number 1, 2x plus 3x, they have the same variable, same exponent, so you can go ahead and add those. So positive 2 plus positive 3 gives you 5x. Number 2, negative 3 plus 2y minus 5. This one you need to make sure we're still recognizing that numbers can always go together as long as they don't have a variable. So negative 3 plus negative 5 is actually negative 8. And then the 2y had nothing to combine with, so you just bring that down. And number 3, 4x to the second plus x. They both have x, but one's x squared and one's x, so those are not the same. So your answer is just 4x to the second plus x, because there's nothing you can do. Alright, here's where we combine what we learned yesterday and combining like terms. So we're going to be distributing and combining like terms. So if you distribute your 3, you would get 3x, and then 3 times 2 is 6, so 3x plus 6. When you distribute the negative 4, negative 4 times 2x is negative 8x, and negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. And then if you look, you can still keep going because you can combine like terms. So you have 3x and negative 8x, which is negative 5x, and 6 plus 4 is positive 10. So just make sure you look at the sign in front of the number so you know whether it's positive or negative. And then number 2, negative 2 times 4p is negative 8p. Negative 2 times 8 is negative 16. And then you distribute the 5, so 5 times p is positive 5p. And 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. And then you decide if you can combine like terms. So you have negative 8p and positive 5p, which makes negative 3p. Then you have your negative 16 and your negative 10, which is negative 26. Alright, we'll see you tomorrow.